I'll be playing Elden
And
Ring while we're
you'll
doing
be playing
this.
Elden Ring. Hell yeah. All right. Hello,
I don't
everybody.
blame you.
Hello and welcome to the JH Show. We are back. It's been a week. We didn't. No, it's been a couple weeks because we've been busy. Shit's going crazy. World's falling to shit. I'm fucking just I get drunk and high and enjoy life. So, how's everybody in here? I haven't talked to some of you in a minute. Jaden, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm doing pretty good, I guess, given the circumstances.
Yeah, that's good. We have a
I'm high.
couple guests on today. We have Rolled Turtle and
Yo,
EdBoi, who's Rolled Turtle's friend, I believe, right?
yo.
Mm.
Yeah,
He's
that's
he's
good.
basically my
Like a
manager.
brother.
He helps me set up everything, and he's
Ah,
also staff in Club Bad Beaches.
Mm-hmm.
okay, cool. Yeah, we know Bad Peaches pretty well. I DJ for Party Zone, who is a partner with Bad Peaches. So
Yep, we are partnered with Bad Peaches.
yeah.
Well, that's good to know. I just recently actually became head staff over there. One of them.
Oh, nice.
Hello. I'm one of the admins for the
Hello.
party zone. So,
Well,
a lot
Yeah.
of good fun.
we'll talk about that later for sure.
Good stuff. Wolf, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
Just doing what I'm doing now. Been
Doing what you're
playing
doing.
Elden Ring, high as fuck, drinking, and just
Yeah.
having a good time. Or
That's
at least
The
good.
only
trying
way to
to.
live.
We missed you here, bud. Like I feel like this is a little family thing we do. And like every time Wolf's not on here, I'm like, God, I love Wolf's energy. It's great. So
Fuck yeah,
yeah,
guess what?
hell yeah,
Wolf is
bunch
the
of
chaotic
stoners.
neutral energy.
Yes,
Oh
yeah, we
yeah.
gotta have that, bro. We gotta have that on the podcast for sure. Um, but yeah,
I'm not
thank
gonna remember
you,
this.
everybody. Yeah, I know you're not. You're that high. I got so high last night, bro. Ask Tiger. I
You,
was
bruh.
fucked
Okay, so there's
up.
like 7 of us in a call. This motherfucker takes 100 milligrams of edibles, passes out on
Oh
the
my god,
fucking call while we're all watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I was
It's such
fucked
a good
up.
show, dude.
that's
It's
fucking
funny
funny.
because
It's
someone
funny.
is like, "Is Gear even there?" I'm like, "All right, Gear. If you're getting butt fucked, don't say anything." So I think I won internally, but
What? Not
That
you.
what?
it's
But
like
yeah.
if the you don't say anything
Oh, yeah, that cheap. That's a
because you
cheap
was
move.
dead.
It's a cheap move. I was high
You
out of
was
my mind.
dead.
All right.
If you
But
kept your camera on, I could have kept you from passing out. But no, you didn't
yeah.
want to listen to me.
Hey, I went to bed. I was responsible. All right. Um, but yeah, no, I got pretty high last night. So it was good. It was a good time. Uh, I like getting that fucked up where you're just glazed. I don't know about you, Turtle
I
or
know.
Ed. Uh,
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, people have told me many stories about me just getting fucked up.
oh yeah. And it's always the morning after. You're like, what did I do? I did
Dude, you
what?
wake up, you're still half drunk. You look
Right.
at the bottle, and you just get that pain in the middle of your liver.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
like, oh god.
You look like the
Um,
kid from the Wild Thornberries when you wake up. Yeah.
so, Turtle, we're glad to have you on the show. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff and whatever. For the listeners, we're gonna be talking about the Super Bowl halftime. It was probably the best Super Bowl halftime I've ever seen. Nostalgic as hell. Uh, I I really just from the start I was excited because if you don't know, I've released 3 rap albums. They've been a pain in the ass to produce, and being in the rap industry, if you will, it's so inspirational. A lot of these guys that were on the show were just inspirational as hell to see. Um, Dr. Dre being number one because all the artists there were like because of Dre. He helped produce them and create a lot of their tracks. And man, what an impact he's made. So, what did you guys think about it? Jaden, we'll start with you.
So yeah, as a '90s kid, I grew up listening to these guys, and I haven't seen a lot of their faces, believe it or not.
Yeah,
But seeing them all together and hearing all their voices, it definitely brought me back for sure to like the early 2000s.
right.
And
It was so
yeah,
well
very,
put
very
together.
iconic. Everyone there is iconic as
Oh
hell. And
yeah.
I don't watch sports and I don't watch the Super Bowls. I'm the type of person to hear how good they are from people who give a shit about sports and stuff.
Right.
I don't care, I don't care to watch it, but yeah, I love listening to people who get hyped up over it. So
Right. It was
It's good
good.
shit, and that was definitely an entertaining Super Bowl
yeah.
to say the least. I've seen a couple
Oh,
of
yeah.
them, and that one was definitely up there.
Turtle, we'll start with you next. What do you think of the show? Like,
Man, it was fucking fire, dude. I'm just here because I mentioned earlier while we were in a call, I was trying to figure out what shoes he was wearing. And dude, gotta say, humble brag. But dude, it was a lot of fun because that's a lot of stuff that I grew up with. You know, I would always pop that shit all the
right?
time. And like he said, hearing all their voices, I've
Yeah.
actually been to several of their shows, so I've seen them, you know, face to face, and
That's awesome.
being able to like actually see them, you know, even though that
Right.
years may have gone by, they still fucking got
They
it,
still
bro.
got it.
Dude, definitely.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was
Yes.
just a trip down memory lane.
It was. It was so well put together. Man, what a show. Uh, Ed, what did you think of it?
So I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I didn't watch much of the halftime show. I watched a little bit of it. I grew up listening to Eminem and Dr. Dre, but I was definitely more interested in Eminem and
Right.
a lot of his collabs with Royce the 5'9" when he did Bad Meets Evil. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really say much about it. I do like Dr. Dre. I do like Eminem. So I mean,
Yeah.
from the little bits I've watched, I liked watching it.
The production level, this is one thing that impressed me was I think they had what 53 million to actually do this, and it was, I mean, you only have a certain amount of time because you find out who's doing who's winning, and then you're like, okay, here's who we've got lined up, you plan it out. Once you get it, that certain time, you have the time to get the Super Bowl ready. So it's like the playoffs to the Super Bowl. They have that much time. And they did a lot. They made the set look really good. Everything was just crisp and clean.
Mhm.
Tiger, what'd you
Aren't
think?
commercials like?
Enjoyed
Sorry.
it. I can't say that I've ever specifically ever watched a Super Bowl halftime show, particularly. And then you made me watch it because I got really stoned. I really enjoyed it, especially like as everyone else is saying, like the nostalgia basically of it all. It just kind of throws you into a place where it's people you'd always want to see together, classics you'd always have together in your playlist,
Right.
and to see that all like come into fruition, be completely smooth, transitions nice, nothing, no mistakes happened.
mishaps.
It had
Yeah, there was
beautiful
nothing.
transitions,
Yeah.
and obviously it was produced amazingly.
Yeah, I mean it's Dre. He's gonna get it right. That's the one thing with Dre is he's over exaggerates things being perfect. He's just like a perfectionist on everything. So, but yeah, no, did a perfect setup. Everything was great. They had live instruments. That was another thing. That was huge. I like when you see live instruments. But yeah, do you guys have a Super Bowl memory, like a halftime show that stands out in your mind? Uh, like any
I
of
never
you?
really watched the Super Bowls, so I can't really.
Really?
Wrong crowd.
Wrong crowd. Wow, no sports fans. I'm wearing a
Commercials,
Seahawks
yes.
hat.
I
Let's go.
I was
What?
trying to
I just didn't
remember
have any teams that
which
I cared about in the Super Bowl this year.
Right. Man, it was a good Super Bowl. I actually enjoyed watching it. It was back and forth the whole time. That's the way it should be. It was really good. Um, but yeah, no, Super Bowl was great. So Turtle, what can you tell us about your role in the Alcoholics Unanimous and Bad Peaches? What are you doing? Like, what's your job and stuff?
I think
I
you're
mean,
it on
I
that.
mean that's a little bit of a loaded question. So essentially in AU, I've kind of, you know, I was one of their DJs for a while, as a lot of people may know. Um, Kind of throughout that career, there were several groups that really enjoyed the people that I enjoy, you know, as mutual fans of people.
Right.
And I have a little bit of background in setting people up by how they sound. You know, I
Mm.
have a certain way that I like to put people in order, and a lot of the time people would ask me to help them with that and set that up. So from that happening, AU asked me to help out with Monday Madness at one point.
Hmm.
And from there, you know, thanks to Carson and Smile for, you know, recommending me to do that, we, I think that night we pushed fucking I think it was like we had 125 people at peak in
Mhm.
the AU
Wow.
world all at once.
Yeah.
And you know,
That's
ever
when it
since
gets
then,
so laggy. Oh, I hate
dude,
that.
it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it
It
gets
was
so
it was
laggy.
kind of like have a good PC or get out of there situation. But ever since then, you know, I offered to help and stick with it, and you know, it's not, you know, I'm just in the background really. I'm just
Yeah.
there, kind of making sure everything runs smoothly. You know, the all the sound is right and everyone is in the correct order. And after that, it's you know our wonderful staff, fucking Nana Bosho, shout out to them, fucking Cruel. Um, Carson, of course. You know, they're the real stars of the show behind that.
Yeah, and we've had them on the show as well, and they were great.
Yep.
You know, that was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, I was there. I watched that episode. That was a great episode.
And you were the one. Okay, I gotta tell everybody on the podcast this. Turtle was like one of the biggest like supporters of the idea of doing it in VR and stuff, and like he, because wasn't it you? Because I think we had Colin on, and you came running over and were like, "This is the best idea ever." You're pretty
Yeah,
hyped
I was.
about it.
You know, I was excited to sit at that table. I thought that was going to be really cool. I mean, I'm always down for new things. You know, if everyone's not able to get on and whatnot, but I
Right.
still, you know, fully support it, man. It's a great idea. It's something new, something that people don't really. So I guess another cool thing I kind of ran into. If I may just kind of drabble on for a moment,
Go
is
for it.
there's this crab, dude. It's like crab. It's like crabs with a K and two A's
Huh.
or something like that. I don't know. And he has like this Bikini Bottom themed talk show. And I went there
Oh.
the other night, and dude, this dude was hilarious, bro. He opened up and he was saying, "Well, you know, there's a couple rules we got to get off. First of all, as you know, I'm a crab, so don't make eye contact with me."
Oh my god.
No, that's great.
I was decently drunk,
Yeah.
and that shit was hilarious. So, you know, how wrap that in a bow, you know, it's really cool to see that this platform is being used for entertainment because I really only have a whole lot of exposure to like the club scenes.
Right. Yeah. It's really interesting, but we're getting things going. And I've talked about this before with the guys. It's like this is the future. I think we're going to see a lot more push for VR and like it's so weird to think that these clubs that are happening now is they're going to be the future clubs, I think. I don't know. A lot of
I
people
don't
are
know if
just
you saw what Jaden posted earlier
yeah,
about the
y-
Quest 2 making VR more widely affordable and
right.
available to people that didn't want to bite the bullet when VR first came out, and the people that, pay an arm and a leg to get an index or to
Right.
have full body trackers.
Yeah.
Like a full VR setup, like if you're talking index and trackers, that's like $1,400 to $1,500 right there just to
Yep.
have VR.
So now they're making it so affordable, and VR chat's one of the main games to play, right on the front page. So it's weird to think that this is the kind of the future. I have my own security now. Like when I'm in VR, I have my own security team. It's weird. You know?
I mean, it is kind of weird, you know, like I go around, I have a lot of people that follow me, you know, really good friends like Ed, they're always by my side wherever the
Right.
fuck I go. And it is kind of weird just having that kind of appearance in fucking
Appearance
the
in
internet,
the
you
scene.
know?
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
scene. It's
like,
super
it's
weird.
strange. It certainly is.
But it is cool. We're kind of paving the way for what I think could be really big, something big. This could be the future of events, I don't know. We could be paving the way for something. It's fun though. I enjoy it. It
I mean,
sucks.
one of the biggest. Sorry, go on.
It just sucks because I have to work off half a mixer right now. But
Oh yeah, you
yeah,
told me about that. What, you just
yeah.
spilled your drink on it,
Yes,
Yep.
yep.
dude?
And so
Oh
the
my
volume
god,
knob's not working on the one side, so I'm like, fuck.
dude. Oh my god.
I just work with half of it. I make it work.
M- My
But
last mixer, I broke in a really funny way, dude. I was taking a dab, and I had like my headset on, so I
speaking
didn't
of
really
420
bet
cheers.
420 cheers. Let's go. Like I didn't really, I wasn't really able to see what I was doing. So like I didn't I guess I let it cool too much, or I just didn't touch it all the way down. And when I pulled the dabber out, it all poured right down into my. Are you ready for this? My fucking pitch slider, dude. Like
Oh.
straight down the fucking
Shit.
hole, the little slide
Yeah.
hole. Yeah. Fucking destroyed it, dude. It would
Oh,
start making
no.
it like move up and down on its own and shit.
Fuck.
So for
That would
like
suck
2
when the
months, I
circuitry
was
gets
doing
fucked.
that.
Yeah.
Bro, it was insane.
Oh,
It would do it
man.
randomly too,
I
mid
would
set.
hate
20
that.
minutes in, no problem.
I had an issue with
22 minutes.
I had an issue with my power because I had it in a extension USB thing, and that like started shorting out and shorting my board out. Like it kept turning it off mid set. It was so annoying. So I just plugged it into the main computer so I don't have that problem. But
I
this is
don't
what
think a story that ever started off with, so I was taking a dab, is ever not entertaining. Just
Yeah.
throwing that out there.
Yeah, you just start the
Taking a fat
conversation
rip.
like that. Everybody's listening. Yeah, so I took a dab, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my
My
titties.
titties. God,
Oh,
that's
okay.
great.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot going on in the world and in VR. It's so busy. I've had to kind of take a break. Like I've rejected some offers to DJ just because I'm
I saw
like,
you closed your DJ
yeah,
DMs on your
yeah.
Discord status.
I want to focus on other things. I want to focus on my own music and shit. So yeah, I'm getting a bunch of instruments from my grandma's. Like Will, she gave me a bunch of instruments that she had, so that's cool.
Dude, fuck
I'm gonna
yeah.
go play a bunch of instruments and stuff. I love live looping. Have you guys ever seen live looping instruments? I think I've shown most of you a bunch
A
of like
bajillion times,
bunch
but
of
it's still
bunch of you.
entertaining and
It's so
wonderful.
fun. It's so fun to do.
Dude, it is. I've never done it, but the person that actually like sold me my original board and taught me a lot of my what I know is all good. Check him out on Twitch. He does that. He literally
Yeah.
goes out with fucking instruments, and he has like this little box, the live looper fucking box that
Yep.
that you know about, and just dude, this dude goes fucking nuts, and it's
Oh
insane.
yeah. My camera keeps sliding. Stop it. Get some help. What are you doing? Stay. You're good. But yeah, no. Things are good. Life is good. Turtle, do you have any questions for us? I mean, you're excited about the show, let's what do you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, I'm not the best person to ask about that. Questions, there are always so many. So I guess how long have you guys been doing this? I haven't really done too much homework behind it.
So
And frankly, there's not a lot of information out there.
yeah, so this podcast we originally started like 2017. We started our first one, and then we just from there. I just did it at home with my friends. We just talk about whatever, video games, whatever. That was the early days. Then, like later on, I moved to Salt Lake where I live now, and like Discord and my friends were down there, so it was a lot harder. We started doing them in Discord and then VR chat. How long
Well,
have
fucking here's the progression.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun because I can have these guys who are my co-hosts and hosts of the show that are here, and we just talk and have guests on. That's the fun thing. How long have you been on, Jaden? You've been on for a while. You were
I
you
was
and
about to
Wolf.
say it's
Yeah.
closer to a year now.
Yeah. It's crazy
Wow,
how
man.
Been here
how
maybe 2.5 months.
yeah. It's crazy
Nice.
how it's changed. We used to have this one guy on. He was quite a character, but that then we had cast change. He left. Tiger came in, and then
Lol.
we kind of had the cast just kind of set at the four of us. So it's fun to have us all back on for a minute, because it's been a
Dude, I
while.
mean, that's a monumental day. I'm glad to be here for
Yeah.
it. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
'cause
I was on vacation for a week and I had to miss a couple, so.
Right. And then Wolf hasn't been here because he's been working and doing other things. So he's playing Elden Ring. Everybody's playing fucking Elden Ring.
Yeah,
That's what he was
everybody's
actually
playing fucking
doing.
Elden
Okay,
Ring.
but
That's what he was
Bro.
actually doing.
Yeah.
I would
I
probably
completed
enjoy
the game.
Elden Ring, but I've been so addicted to playing Pokemon Arceus because I'm one of those people that has like vowed to 100% the Pokedex in the game, which has been like killer on my mental health. But I'm gonna do
sure.
it.
Jeez.
So you completed the game, but did you do all the optional bosses?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Does
did.
it
Yeah.
have a poster on
I have
it?
100 completion in the game
Sheesh.
How do you already have 100% completion?
because
That's crazy.
I've
He's good
been
at
on the
this. He
game.
plays this shit for. How long have you been playing? Because I know you always play like the Dark Souls games and all that shit.
I've
So
played the
yeah.
first one when it first came out. I had it pre-ordered. Then the same was for the second and third. The only ones that I haven't played is Bloodborne and Demon Souls. Those are the only two I've not played.
So you
But the
fought
other-
I played Demon
you
Souls
fought
on like the
Millennia.
original system.
You fought Millennia.
Yeah, I can share my screen, show you right now.
I want to see this. I want to see this.
Yeah, no, he's
even
good
have
at
her
this
sword.
shit. He
I
just
just
plays the
beat her
shit out of these
like
games.
today. I just beat her today, and I was like, "Thank goodness I never have to do that again."
Yeah,
I've beaten every single boss.
that's crazy. But yeah, no,
Uh,
that game's come out. I don't know if you guys have played it. I've seen a bit
There
of
it is.
gameplay, but I never really.
Damn, yeah.
There's a lot of hype around it. What's the other one? Not Dying Light.
yeah,
Um,
Dying
Light
Light
2
2.
came out.
Dying Light 2? Yeah, yeah.
I want to play it, but I want to replay the first because I played it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
But I didn't get DLCs originally when it came out, so I want to replay it on PC. But I started Dead Island, and I need to
Oh,
finish that.
Dead Island's great.
My zombie games, I need to go through them the way I intended.
You remember Riptide? Remember when that was supposed to come out and it never did? Sons
I
of
have it.
bitches.
I have to finish the first game to play Riptide.
Is
You
Riptide
could play
out? I don't think Riptide's out, is it?
Riptide
No, I don't
Definitive
think so.
Edition.
Oh,
Or
I
Dying
didn't
Light,
think-
the expansion or whatever the fuck it was.
Dead Island Riptide,
Dead Island,
didn't it?
Dead Island Riptide is out. I have the
Is it?
definitive edition
Is
or
it?
deluxe
Yeah,
edition. whatever.
Riptide
I
has
thought they
been out
never
for a very
released
long
it.
time. No, they did.
Huh,
They did.
that's interesting. I've been playing God of War. Oh my god, gorgeous game. Gorgeous. It's amazing. So fun. It's one of those iconic games that'll be like in game history, you know. It's great. Yeah. I am so high right now. It's great. Things are awesome.
Same.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
like throw a
I'm pretty up
conversation
there,
together
too.
and it's just not happening.
Same. I can't focus on anything right now. I don't even know what I'm doing.
What do you do when you've 100%ed the game?
You
Yeah.
start New Game Plus.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That's a spoiler.
That's a spoiler.
Yeah,
Don't
What,
do
you
that
start
shit.
New Game Plus? That's not a spoiler.
Yeah,
New Game
that's
Plus.
a
That-
fucking
DLC.
that's a function.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
my
Well, I mean,
DLC
I don't
though
want to
is
hear
gonna be
about any
insane.
story elements because I just got to because this isn't a spoiler. I just got to the crumbling. I'm just gonna say the crumbling. There we go.
Oh, I know what
I
you're
have no
talking
idea
about.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about because I
I
haven't played the game.
100%ed
But
that area and it was a bitch.
Is like how far into the main story is that? Like percentage wise?
Very far.
Okay.
But yeah, Elden Ring. Elden Ring, Dying Light 2, and isn't there is
Dude,
Dying
shout
Light
out
the
to
zombie
Destiny 2, Witch Queen, bro. The new
Destiny
DLC that just
2?
came out.
Yeah.
That
Is it
fucking
good?
shit's dope. Dude, I love it.
You
Destiny
have
is
okay,
just
we could
something
talk
you
about
shouldn't
Destiny.
talk about. Destiny just
No.
has
I could talk
so much
about Turtle.
passion.
Turtle and I could talk about this forever because I played Destiny. I played the shit out of Destiny.
Dude, I've played
Um,
Destiny since the fucking pre-alpha.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah,
way
same.
back in there.
So
Yeah, same.
you like Lord Shaxx, obviously.
He is the person.
And you have him as your Avi in in VR chat, right?
It's actually really fun, man, because I run around as fucking Shaxx, and I have another Guardian that's actually my my loadout. It's the fucking 30th anniversary Bungie wear with
Oh,
the
cool.
fucking beanie, bro. It's so sweet. Casual wear. But sometimes people will come up to me that have because the Witch Queen came out, right? So there's a lot of new lights coming in, a lot of
Oh,
new
yeah.
players. And then they come up to me like a couple days later and they're like, "Yo, Turtle, I saw you in the tower, bro. What the fuck? They made a
Right.
game after you."
Yeah, my favorite weapon has to be the Ophidian Aspect. You know that gun?
Those
Oh,
are so good. I
so
thought those were
good.
gloves.
Are those gloves? Those might be boots. Actually, it
Or
might be
boots,
armor.
yeah.
No, they're
Yeah,
warlock
yeah.
gloves.
They are warlock
Yeah,
gloves.
warlock
Yeah.
glove.
They're
Yeah, I
badass.
Those
have
are
those
pretty
Those are
good,
great.
dude. They let your
What's
devour
the?
do a lot better.
I'm trying to think of the weapons I had. There was
Bro, I've been rocking the
Gnawing
fucking
Hunger was pretty
hunter.
good.
Dude,
Hunter was
gnawing
pretty
hunger was
bad.
pretty good in the day. But have you tried the fucking chroma rush? Dude,
I
that
haven't
thing
played
is sweet.
since like
Bro,
2
it's a
DLCs
primary,
ago.
dude. So
Yeah.
you can just slap on whatever you want underneath it.
It's so fun though when you get a like team of 4 and you go just do a 4v4. Oh, so great.
Dude, getting high and doing the Deep Stone Crypt was one of the most
Oh, I
Dude,
eye-opening
love doing
experiences of my
challenges.
yes.
life.
Challenges are the
Dude,
best.
you get up to the fucking the platforming part, bro. And
Oh,
Oh
so
my
my boy
Jumping
god,
Aki
into
that
using
was
the
yeah.
supposed to be here, because I thought it was gonna be in VR. So I actually had two other people that were gonna come and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Um, but when Aki and I did the Deep Stone Crypt for the first time, right? My whole fire team and I, we were like, bro, if you don't turn off like your sound, or if you don't turn up your sound and turn off your Discord sound, we're kicking you from the fire team. Part of the
Really?
team, part of the game. Bro, best music, fucking ambiance. It's fucking perfect,
It's
dude.
incredible
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you
Oh
have to work
yeah. I
so hard to
love
get
it.
to that point.
For
And
I guess for those that
So
don't know,
good.
it's when you're jumping on the outside of a space station. You know,
right.
spoiler free, but you do go on the outside and you do just a straight up spacewalk. It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking
It's a
fucking
nice
Pretty
dope.
little
crazy.
like breather after the fight before.
Yeah. I've been playing the shit out of League right now. I don't know if
Wow,
anyone
it's a
else has
curse.
played League, but
I
Yes.
fucking hate League.
Yes. I've played a lot of League.
bro, I get so heated. I'm doing better right now, but
I love
it's
League, but I have a
so bad.
love-hate relationship with that
It's
game.
yeah, it's kind of toxic, not gonna lie,
Well, no,
man.
it's not
Always
just
been
that.
toxic.
It's not just that though. So I used to play the game in ass load, and I had thousands upon thousands of hours in the game.
Yeah.
And that was before they added to where you could go past level 30.
Yep. My
Like
roommate
you
was
would
the
go to
same
level
way.
30 and it would
That was
stay.
it, yeah.
And it was season 5 and 6. I was like, this was my shit. And ended up that season 7 came around and I was like, I'm gonna put it down for a little bit. And all of a sudden I see, oh, you can go past level 30. And now I'm trying to like get back into it a little bit and I'll get on and people are like, wow, you must be like new or something. Like, wow, you have like no experience.
Yeah.
I'll go in and I'll go like 35 and 2, and they're like, wow, you're pretty good for like your first few games.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's
It's because you haven't
I'm
played
I'm not
ranked, right?
new. No,
Yeah.
I have played
Have you?
ranked. It's just no, I have in the past, but I mean, like I said, it's the past. It hasn't been, but gosh, it's
Oh.
been like what? Ah, it's
I
season
I do
6 when I
have to
played
say
ranked.
though, I love that avatar. It looks great. And the green, right on point, my
I knew
guy.
that's what
Yeah,
you were gonna
For
This
say. I
damn
knew you
is
were gonna
serious.
say something about the green.
this is
Green
the
is right
only
up to it.
avatar I have saved right now for VC face. So I just was like, I guess I'm gonna have to use that because I mean, you could either look at a still image of me, like my other avatar, or you
Yeah.
can see me move around. And I was like, I'd rather
Yeah, there you
be
go. Get a little
moving.
animation. That's great.
Yeah. Plus, the background is the best.
dude.
Yeah.
Of course.
Rolf
I was
is
Ed,
a
Ed,
definitely
and
gonna
legend.
Eddie.
fucking comment on that.
Ed, Ed,
That
and
is
Eddie,
absolutely
baby.
perfect.
I
Yes,
expanded
sir.
it so now you can see it for sure. You know it's everywhere.
Yeah,
It's behind me. It's to the sides of me.
that's great.
But yeah, what lane did you play, or what lane
I'm
do
a
you
top
play in?
laner. I'm a top laner. I play
Okay,
Mordekaiser. I'm Mordekaiser main.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
If you would have said mid or ADC, I would
I've
have been sad.
been playing mid with Gangplank as well if I have to.
Okay, okay, I'll
Yeah.
take that. I'll take that.
I
Now, if you
I'm
would have said like Ari,
no.
I would have been
I
like,
don't
yeah,
I like a lot
we're
of
not.
I like a lot of tough champions. Like it's fun.
Yeah.
So, and
Well,
I like a lot of the lore. See, I'm one of those League of Legends players that listens to
yeah,
all the lore, and so
yeah.
I can tell you about all the characters that I play, which I think is a really fun feature. It makes me excited because when people want to talk about lore, I'm like, oh, I know this. Hey,
It's not just the fact that Gangplank is like skilled for the positioning. I have respect because he's literally a living meme.
Yeah, barrel.
The entirety, he's just a damn pirate.
Yeah.
And he eats oranges to get his health back.
I know, it's great. It's awesome.
Like, how could you not like that?
So Jaden, with your reaction, I can guess you've played it. Who was your?
Okay. My friends back in like 2011 or something were like, "Hey, play League with us." I was like, "Okay, sure. I've never heard of this game before. I'll give it a shot." Literally, my first night, I have never been flamed so much in my entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Seen this sheer amount of salt, and so I was like, "Okay, fuck this." And so, anyway, years later, I'm like, dude, I know you would be good at this, Jaden. Please just play this game with us. And I'm like, no, dude, fuck off. No, I'm not playing that shit game. I downloaded again. Fucking just same shit. Like, I don't get how this game is
League
so popular.
Voice.
I really, really don't.
League Voice is a thing now too.
It's match chat. It's everything. It's like really slow paced. It's like
it's good. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea, dude. It's not my cup of tea. But no one will
totally
allow me that.
No, I
I'm the
will
same
allow
way.
you that for days, dude. It is not my
It's just
thing.
not me,
Literally,
dude. I'm
someone was
fast-paced.
like, they're like, "Hey, come fucking play this game," and I was like, "Oh, I don't know what fucking League is. I've heard, stuff on both sides. Sure, let's give it a go, bro." Literally, dude, 45 minutes of just hating my life.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, why am I doing this?
Yep.
Like, why am I clicking my mouse 1,000 times?
It's a
See,
skill
like
curve.
hating
When you
yourself
start
and playing
getting
a
good,
game, I don't need League to do that. I got Rainbow Six Siege to hate myself.
Fuck
that's
that game
also-
while I
too.
play it.
Fuck that
that's
game
also a
too.
good game.
Yeah,
That's
it's
also
fun.
a good game to me.
You get literally peek through a wall and spawn, and you're dead like one tap.
Lord.
Like, I don't even know what
I would say
shot
that-
me. I'm just dead.
If you want to play an actual competitive game, yeah, obviously League is great and all, but CS:GO is
good.
gonna take the
No, I'm
cake.
joking.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I'll
Counter-Strike.
never touch a CS:GO
I love
game. I got
Counter-Strike.
Overwatch
It's so
to go touch
fun.
back on, but like
I just fuck around. I don't ever play Counter-Strike seriously. I just fuck
Yeah, well,
around.
yeah.
I'm good
No,
at
I
the
know,
game, but I
but-
just fuck around with everybody. I'm like, hey.
You gotta admit though, if you took like minus the hackers and minus the cheaters, and you took the bare bones, like the actual mechanics of the game, that is probably the most balanced,
Yeah, pretty fun.
competitive game out
Counter-Strike is
there.
fun.
Because you actually have to.
I miss
like,
some of
hit
the
your
old
shot.
maps. I miss the old maps like Studio. Oh, Studio is one of my
CS
favorites.
Source was incredible.
One of my
1.6.
favorite. I love Studio. It's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, games have changed, man.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
wild.
my god.
Time's flying,
you accept-
motherfuckers.
See, I
Sorry.
always go back and play heavily on my PS2 and like my old GameCube games. So like I went back and played like Sly Cooper and Jack and Daxter and Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, Resident Evil 4, then like Super Mario Sunshine, just like playing Legend of Zelda and the Four Swords, Mario Party 4 through 6, like just going back and touching all those games
Right.
again. One, you realize they're so much harder to play going back to for one, because mechanics got better. When everything was janky, you could be good at janky shit. But just seeing graphics and how things have like changed over time, like how mechanics were built from older mechanics and how
Oh, yeah.
games like me playing Arceus right now is just like seeing how even just Pokemon games have changed over the years, the graphics, what you can do,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just everything
Well,
about
I mean,
them
look
is
from like I remember when the Dark Knight games came out, like Arkham Asylum and shit. I was like, wow, look
oh
at
the
these
Arkham
graphics.
games are so good.
I was like, look at these graphics. This is crazy. And then they dropped God of War,
was
and
bad.
I'm playing God of War right now. My God, is that
I've
game?
watched all of that God of War get played. It's a beautiful
It's
game.
gorgeous, and it's so fun. It's such a fun game. Is
You want
there?
to talk about serious advancements?
Yes.
Let's talk about Cyberskunk 2070 never
2070
happened.
Heaven. Jesus Christ.
Nah.
Yeah, no, it was all right. I mean, it was
Yeah.
like
I was so hyped for that game.
I was
Well,
too.
isn't
I played
it
the shit
about
out of
to
it.
get a huge
Okay.
release that was supposed to catch it up to where it was supposed to be? I thought it was about to get a huge patch recently that's supposed to put it closer
If
to
it
what it was
adds
supposed
more-
to be during release. Like, it's a No Man's Sky situation. The game is
Yeah.
going to get better, but it wasn't where it needed to be when
Right.
it was released.
the story. I wish. Hopefully they'll add more
Dude,
story
I don't
because I
know,
was kind of
man.
bored
I've
with it.
always been a big fan of No Man's Sky, dude. I was with that since the fucking beginning, and it's
I mean, they
honestly one
owned
of
up.
the.
Like, they offered full
Not
I
me.
refunds.
mean, no, they
Games came
literally
out.
owned up. I get it. You know, like it was overzealous, but think about it, man. At the time, the ambition was so great.
Well,
Yeah.
the biggest thing is like we can release it when we said we were going to release it, or we can postpone it. You're going to get flack either way for not giving people what they want or making them wait for what they do want. Either way, they were going to get backlash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't like space. So, I mean, I'm just not a fan of space.
man,
Oh,
I
yeah.
enjoy
I'm
the
one of
Mass
those
Effect
people, like-
games. Do you guys remember those? I played the shit out of Mass Effect.
Yes.
I powered through it and I played the Mass Effect games, and I will say I spent most of my time on planets, like on the ground, but those games were fantastic.
Yeah.
I just was a little upset
I
that they
watched
actually
my
made you get a
dad play, like,
DLC.
one of them.
I like sci-fi anime shit like that. That's why I've enjoyed Destiny 2. You know, it's been one of my favorites. Oh, it's such a clean game. It just
I
one of
want
the
Dude,
cleaner
the
games.
new
no, I want a
DLC,
game I
man.
can enjoy as much as I enjoyed Fallout New Vegas with the expansions, because all the
Yeah.
expansions were
Oh,
just
yeah.
fucking hilarious
Fallout
and
is
great.
fun. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, what's the other one? My roommate plays Risk of Rain. I don't know if you guys have played that, but
Oh
that
yeah,
was
That's
fun
an
I've
as
old man.
shit.
played it. I just got tired of
Yeah,
like
they
the
just had an
mechanics
update.
and the repetition of
Yeah, my
it
buddy
and
was
having to
streaming that
unlock
shit.
Yeah.
the characters.
I want to get into it. It
It's
looks really
good.
fun. Um, I've
It's good if you have a
also
good group.
so I like horror games as well, but like really
Mhm.
good ones, like the Dark Pictures anthology. Right now, I've just finished playing Little Hope. Uh,
Mhm.
Terrifying but amazing storytelling. I want to do Man of Medan. That's the other one.
Oh, I want to do Man of Medan too.
Yeah, it's such a good game. I've seen
I
a
think
lot
I
of
own the
playthroughs
second
of it.
one.
And then, because this all started from the what's the game? Um,
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn. Yeah. Until Dawn.
Yep.
This is where that studio started making
I
games,
remember
and man, it was a
Markiplier,
good one.
watching Markiplier play
Until
Until
Dawn.
Dawn.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
And
it,
it
I thought it
killed
started
me
with Heavy Rain,
personally.
and then
A Heavy Rain,
'Cause
yeah. Heavy Rain. Well,
Yeah.
no, Heavy
there's
Rain was the same studio that did Detroit Become Human. I think they're
oh,
different
that's
companies.
okay.
Yeah. But the
They
Detroit
might
Become
be.
Human is another great one. I love that. Oh, that game was great too.
I also watched Markiplier play that.
Yeah. 47 stab wounds, or what is it? What is it? 27 stab wounds, whatever the meme is. So many memes came out of that. Oh, it's the best thing is
I
like
saw this
games and
guy,
memes.
so I stabbed him 27 times in the
27
chest.
times in chest. Carl, that kills people.
Carl, that
That's an
kills
oldie.
people.
Man, that's an
Yeah,
oldie.
llamas with hats.
Llamas with hats.
And then
Man,
there was Marshmallow People, Charlie the Unicorn.
Charlie the
Great time.
Unicorn. Uh, God, you want to go down nostalgia lane?
Dude,
Oh
God, we're
man.
hitting new grounds right
It's
now.
so weird because it's like we're at the age now where this shit it's like it's history to us now. That's such a weird
Well, I
thought.
don't know if like there's this weird gray area between like what is it, Gen Z and millennials, like the 5 to 6 years from like 1996 to like 2003, where like you're not really either, and you have a mix of both nostalgias, but you don't necessarily belong to either group because you
Right.
caught the transition of everything going
Yeah,
on.
it's so weird.
So like you remember Orbeez and like
Yeah.
Billy Mays commercials
Yep.
and just tech decks, like all this
I
stuff that was
remember.
really
I remember.
niche in this
Listen,
one
What's
span
going
of
on?
7
I
years.
grew up
Oh
in a
my
time
God.
when these
What's going on?
didn't. I grew up in a time when these didn't exist.
Yeah, I remember having my flip phone. I had a slide phone that had a full keyboard. That was
The
pretty
fucking
badass.
Yeah.
the one that like
My friend had a
slid
razor that had the
open.
9 buttons and you had to press them all like
Yeah.
a jillion
I
times to
had
fucking
the I had
type
the
Nine.
Verizon made this switchblade phone. It was badass. It was red. It was maroon
I
red.
still
It was
have mine. I have
torch.
2 of them.
The
They're in my
switchblade.
fucking
I think it was
desk.
like the Verizon Switch. It was so badass. And then the spring broke. I remember everybody's springs broke. Do you remember all those flippables? All the springs broke on them. Oh, good times. So
I
weird to
used to have
think
a
about, man.
I used to have a garden hose and 2 cans, and I used to stick
Yeah.
it in my neighbor's window, and we used to talk that way.
Dude, I remember
Yeah.
when we used smoke signals.
Smoke
Yeah.
signals. Wow.
That's it. That's it.
I love when
Never
parents
perfect,
tell you the
dude.
story of how they got to like school when they were kids.
Right.
I
Like,
walked through
I used to
7
fight like a
blizzards.
I'm
trillion
gonna be that
lions
like
on
in
my
10
bike.
years. I'm gonna be like, you don't know what it was like, kid. Back in our day, our Call of Duty lobbies, you wouldn't have lasted for 5 minutes.
Dude, oh my god. I was
I just
talking
don't
about
get why
that the
people
other
get all
day.
gatekeepy about stuff like that.
And
Dude, just I wish more lobbies would allow you to just fucking show up. It just needs to happen.
bro, it was
Everything's getting soft
brutal.
now.
Back in
You
the day,
literally
oh, people were
league.
tearing each other apart, man.
Literally league.
It literally league if voices were all open, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
nightmare fuel. You imagine if all voices were open in league? Oh,
You
boy.
also got CS:GO. CS:GO is still kind
Yeah.
of like that.
Yeah, CS:GO does have that, but
Definitely still like that. I love when you play Dota because I'll play Dota every once in a while, like very rarely.
right.
And like 9 out of 10 times you're gonna play with a Russian person, and the things they say on the mic when you mess up,
Oh, I
it's
get
like
so mad.
you gotta seek like defense.
Yeah.
You seriously get scared for your life.
Is there a game? Okay, I'm gonna ask Turtle this. Is there a game that has made you rage? Just you can't even play it
Dude,
anymore.
honestly, man. So look, when fucking Dark Souls like originally came out, I played Demon Souls, and I'm
Yeah.
not cracked like these two, okay? I'm your average typical fucking bang your head against a brick wall and then that's how you do it. And then you
Right.
win. So like originally, bro, when Dark Souls came out, I went through it and banged my head against that fucking wall
Oh,
all the way up until
Dark
the
Souls.
Ornstein and Smo fight.
Dark Souls is
And
tough, bro.
like that shit pissed me off so bad. I
Yeah.
literally sold my Xbox and I stopped playing video games for like 3 months. And then my brother got me one for my birthday or some shit. Fucking got it, beat him first try, and I'm like, dude, it's not even hard, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No.
I got 6 words for you of the hardest game ever made.
All right, Ed.
And
What you got?
you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh, but I swear to you, this is the hardest game ever made. Is Winnie the Pooh Home Run Baseball, the Flash player game.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Bro, what?
I was sitting. I kid you not. I'm in college, and I was sitting in a Unix class because I'm a computer science major, and the guy next to me, he was a buddy of mine. His name's Zane. He was like, "Yo, you think Quap's pretty hard?" I'm like, "Yeah, Quap's pretty hard. It's pretty funny though." He goes, "Try this shit," and he takes the keyboard and types in Winnie the Pooh Home Run Baseball. And I look at him and I go, "You're fucking with me. This is a kid's
Oh
game,
my
right?
god.
There's no way." He's like, he just looks at me in the eyes. He goes, "Play it." And I start playing it. First level, no problem. Second level gets a little harder. Third level, every throw is a curveball, and you gotta click like 1 millisecond off, and you're done. Like you're done. You're not gonna get it. You don't make the cut.
Oh my god.
It's like one of those games where you have to hit the ball, and it has to be out of a certain amount of like balls. You got to hit it like and get a home run. So like for instance, like it'll say like you need 7 out of 10 home runs. So if you don't get the 7 home runs,
You don't finish
what
the
you got to hit
level.
it right at the perfect time. You
Oh,
don't finish the level
that
and move
sucks.
on. And the little fucking characters, they laugh at you when you
Oh.
lose, and you
Salt in the wound.
there's
It's
a
just like
fucking
it's like
kangaroo
fuck
Salt in
you.
the
You
that
can't
wound.
do
looks
it.
at you
You're a piece
and
of
he
shit.
laughs
Fuck
at
him.
you. And I'm
That's
like,
amazing.
the little kangaroo from Winnie the Pooh looks at you and laughs at you, and you're just like,
It would be great if they had like a mod pack where it's like, yeah, go fuck you, you suck. Just to add a bunch
No,
of
you know,
that would be
you heard about it.
hilarious.
I recently heard about it, but in the first Mafia game, there is a race that it's like you have to beat this person. I was told about this by someone who's replaying it because I was talking about playing the Mafia games. And it's
yeah,
like
Oh
you have to
yeah,
beat this
yeah.
it
person,
was
and then you
bad.
beat them, and then it's like, no, you have to win the race. And like apparently the critics were just like reviewing this game, and they stopped reviewing it because they couldn't get past the race if you played it like on any harder of a difficulty. But apparently it like
Yeah, you have
fucked
to
the
get first
game.
place. If you don't
Yeah,
get
you
first
had
place,
to.
you're
You
done.
had to get first place.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah, I remember that. There was also a mission in San Andreas where you had to race some guy in like, oh gosh, what car was it?
You just had to follow the damn
When I
trains.
was
okay.
Well, that part was hard too, and also catching what was a sweet from the fire truck onto the hood of your car.
Yeah.
But there was a race on San Andreas too. You know, me being like an 11, 12-year-old kid back then, I was like, I could do this. I've played Need for Speed Underground too. Holy shit!
Yeah,
This race.
those races are difficult. Yeah.
And the whole point is it's a GTA game. You think you're gonna
Right.
race fairly?
Yeah, no.
I want you to drive over like 12 deer
Yeah.
and just get to the finish line. No worries.
Right.
Just as long as
Yeah,
you get
no.
there.
My favorite, like, there's so many good like hidden things in like the Grand Theft Auto series as well. It's good.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Sorry.
that's the other thing is tying back to the halftime show is like the Dre just did a deal with Rockstar, I guess. He's on the radio and there's like a little quest for
Oh,
him
for real?
online. Yeah,
Dude,
online.
that's
He's got
awesome.
some
I heard about
missions.
that, yeah.
Yeah, he's like they have missions for him. So you'll be like, "Hey, Dre needs these things delivered to the studio. Can you get in the it's a little DLC."
Dude, that's
It's
fucking
kind of
sweet.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Like a little cameo.
yeah, a little cameo. So you'll
I
hear
don't even
him on the
think that's a
radio and shit
cameo.
now.
That's a guest star right there.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool because they kind of had that Los Angeles West Coast vibe with GTA 5, which is fun. And that, I've been playing GTA for a long time, like going back to the Vice City days.
Mhm.
Man, good stuff.
I had it on the PSP.
Yeah, the desktop, or the desktop. Yeah, I had the desktop version, basically. I had it was like a version our class professor, because we had, not professor, our teacher in high school, he was like our computer teacher. He had that game. We were using it as a sample to try and like copy animations and stuff. So he gave that game to everybody. It was fun. Um,
And this was legal, right?
yeah, I mean
have
it's
to
his
BRB.
copy. Yeah, that means old game too, Vice City. Um, yeah. So
Dude,
what?
I mean, I still have my fucking NES, bro, with Ninja Gaiden. Still haven't beaten
Yeah,
it.
that's awesome. My
Dude,
roommate
fuck
has an
that shit.
NES as well.
Dude, I
Man.
love it, man. They were so sweet back in the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got you're talking the original one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. We've got that in the living room. It's great. Man, playing Mario on that shit takes me back. I
So I never
played
really
that.
liked the Mario games. I mean, I played them, of course, but I really liked the Metroid games
Oh,
growing up.
Metroid, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I played the PS2 a lot growing up too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
Sly
Uncharted.
Not
Cooper,
gonna lie.
Jack and
Oh
Daxter,
no.
Uncharted. Oh,
Uncharted, dude.
yeah. We talked
Yes.
about this
Dude,
like
Star
Remember
Wars
the
Battlefront.
hardest
Star
game I
Wars.
have
Oh
ever
shit,
Battlefront.
the fucking
fucking
Lego
played.
games. Yo, I played all the fucking
Dude, the
Lego games.
Lego
Yeah.
games. Yeah, I
Those were
love
fun
that
as
shit.
shit.
The
Even
Force
for
Still to this
adults.
Unleashed.
day, I'm
Still to this day.
fucking matched. Best games
Yeah.
ever. Lego
Le
games.
All right,
Lego games
dude.
are great.
It was
Daniel
Revenge of
ever
the
have a
Sith.
PS1?
Yes, I had a
PS1.
PS1.
Okay,
Yeah.
Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase for
Oh my
PS1.
gosh.
Rip my fucking hair out trying to play it again.
Oh
I
my
hate it. I
gosh.
love the game. I want to say I can beat it again like I did once forever ago. Hardest fucking game ever.
Really? Oh man.
Yes.
You know, it
Fucking
was sick.
ridiculous.
The Buzz Lightyear game they had on the PlayStation 1. That game was
I played
awesome.
that. I played that
Dude,
game.
that game was
The
awesome.
Spider-Man games, bro. Oh
Yeah.
man, those were
PS2
Yeah.
great.
Spider-Man was
Oh, those
fucking
were
lit.
so bad.
Yeah.
Did we lose Wolf? Wolf die?
I think he left because it's 12:02. Well,
Is it?
EST is 12:02.
Yeah.
What time does this go on till?
We
You
have
just keep
We do
going?
it
we
for
have
about
10 more
usually about
minutes.
an
Yeah,
hour.
we got 10 more minutes. We spent a minute
Okay.
watching.
Oh, he's back.
watching the Super Bowl
Halftime show.
Yeah, it kind of
Mhm.
took a little time, but yeah, we're not done. We still got 10 minutes. We're good. We got 10
Oh,
minutes to
stay
talk
here as
about
long as you
whatever.
want.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
so I mean, if we got 10 minutes to talk about whatever, Senpai Tiger over here mentioned something towards the beginning, and I just thought we should definitely round back out to it. It's a good topic, with the Quest 2 coming out. right? You were
That was
saying
actually
that.
Jaden. If you guys look in topic discussions, he
Yeah,
made a post about it. If you guys wanted to read what he
which
said.
is right on.
In topic ideas.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Oh
Jaden,
yeah, dude.
you want?
So one of the things I really wanted to say was with Bad Peaches, I'm really happy with something the great staff there is doing is they both have the Quest World version of their actual party world, and they have a PC only version, which has been really cool because I've been meeting a whole bunch of new people that I wouldn't have met.
Right.
So it's pretty cool that that's kind of that opens the door like
Yeah,
that.
that's one of the things I loved about the party zone is when we did it, we always made sure it was Quest compatible.
Yep.
And to help with that, Lab, our creator, got a Quest too, so he can test it in both Quest and Index
Oh,
for
that's
issues.
smart.
But the
Yeah.
world we've always made sure has been Quest compatible.
Dude, you need to
Right.
pay that man.
Isn't a she? It's Unity, right?
Oh, Unity?
Yeah.
I think Lab uses Unity. I'm pretty sure.
He uses Unity.
I've enjoyed
I
I'm
mean-
heading
playing
inside.
Unity.
I'm
No,
going
I
to
mean-
okay, I had the same
He does all
confusion.
Unity.
Ed's talking about a person named Unity.
Yeah, Unity is
Yeah,
a
Oh,
Unity
okay,
made the Bad Peaches world.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we
I was very
collabed.
confused by
Yeah,
that
the
conversation originally too.
Party Zone
Yeah.
collabed with Bad Peaches. They're really cool people. So
Yeah, they were actually our first partnership in when we got into VR.
right. Yeah, I remember that. Man,
If
it's
is
weird.
there a spot I can drop this? We actually, since my team and I started running it bit in a way, we actually have our first event coming up, and I would like to show it to y'all if I can.
Yeah.
I haven't really shown anybody this, only a couple people.
So if you want to, I mean, you got time. Tell us what you're doing. I mean, what's going on with your club? Like, do you have events? Tell everybody kind of what's going on with that.
Well, yeah. So on 3-9, we actually set up a really badass collab that I'm super excited for with Tartarus. You know Aki?
Yeah, I know Aki.
Ah, man, I love that guy. Great fucker.
Yeah.
There are some badass events too. So we're doing something with him. We're calling it Dissension, man. We've got fucking Aki opening up. We've got my boy Wookie Dubs playing right after. So at the 7D pop up, I actually one of the artists that was playing. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Ayla, Aela, doing a fantastic, phenomenal job. So I definitely got them to be up on this roster.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to be playing myself. We've got a Trixon playing,
Oh, I
Kitsune
love that
Mio.
dude. That dude's great.
Dude, oh yeah, he
Yeah.
always brings it. Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
We've got
It's gonna be good.
motherfucking Badlands,
Ooh.
and then we've got motherfucking fan packs.
Hell
This
yeah.
shit's gonna be absolutely bonkers.
I
off
love
the
when you
wall.
get a good stack night. That's so
Oh,
fun.
Gear, I don't know if I told you, but at our next event, I don't know them super well. I don't know if you know them as a DJ, but for our upcoming event in 2 Saturdays, we have 10XX playing.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, that's my boy.
You're talking to the
Yeah, I'm the
governor
mayor.
of VR
I'm
chat. Or
apparently the
You're
mayor.
the
governor
mayor
of
of all
The
the
mayor
VR
of
DJ
chat.
VR
'Cause
people.
I know
How we
everybody,
bow
bro.
before you.
When
Man
with
does not
him.
meet a stranger. in that
I know
game.
every single DJ in VR chat right now. I love them all. We're one big family, dude. It's and I meet a lot of them. I met a lot at the Mend Your Mind event, and then a lot of people from there. I've gotten involved with their clubs as well. Alcoholics Unanimous has helped me meet a bunch of DJs. Man, I know a lot of people. So it's fun.
Yeah, I am actually playing on the same roster as 10XX, I believe, on Friday.
Yeah. So yeah, it's funny. Jaden was calling me. Jaden and my security guard Rohan. Rohan's been on the show sometimes too, but
Rohan is the head bouncer for the party zone as well.
yeah, yes, I know. It's just fun because he's like my personal guard. It's great when I'm doing shows, that is. But yeah, fucking god damn, I'm high. Holy shit, what was I
You
talking
were
about?
talking about the mayor
Bro,
of VR
say-
chat.
Yes,
like
I'm
Jaden and my
apparently the
bodyguard.
mayor of VR chat because I know so many people, but have to have a
Hey, he's
vote.
got my vote.
Yeah.
You don't got my vote.
Oh, fuck you. No, no one loves you.
He's
No,
like,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
he's
I'm
all.
gonna
just
run
play
into
here.
shit.
It's all right, Gear. You
Uh,
got my vote, babe. Don't worry.
Alright. I'll
You're
I'll
my
run for
favorite
mayor.
DJ.
What would mayor of VR chat?
Babe.
Yeah.
Heyo. Are
Um,
y'all a thing?
Ayo.
Hmm.
Ooh oohs and ooh ooh.
A woes
Who's in the
and
chat?
Ryreg D's
I
and
don't know.
Pringles.
Oh,
This-
shut the fuck up, Google. Wow. How does one, just Xbox turn off?
Oh, Jesus.
Alexa, play Despacito.
I'm so glad
no.
my Alexa's in the other room.
Oh no.
My roommates have done that before. They're like, we'll be in the in there with my family.
Have you seen
Just
that
shout some
that
obscene
podcast
shit.
where two guys were talking and some dude was like, "Oh yeah, Alexa, text mom when we gonna fuck," and like the other dude he's hanging out with, Alexa
No.
goes off in the background and fucking
Oh,
sends his
no.
mom that fucking text. Not to mention everyone else who's listening to that podcast aloud next to their fucking Alexa.
No. That's terrible. That would be horrific.
Oh my.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh no, mom, you were doing a thing I didn't. Oh man, that would suck.
I would be like, well, my life's over.
Oh man.
See y'all in the afterlife.
What would okay? So here's my question. What would Mayor of VR Chat do? I mean, like, let's break this down.
Literally
He would
nothing but
obviously
throw parties.
oversee
You
all
just-
the ERP.
Nothing but throw
duh.
parties in the
Obviously,
ERP.
for one, yes, overseeing the ERP. For
Okay.
two, handling all the VR chat drama. Good luck.
Oh no.
There's so much. They would
No.
die. You wouldn't have mayors. People would just take turns
I'm
like,
dying.
I'm already
I'm
voted now.
already over fucking Jesus.
He's like, I'm already
Wolf's
over
like,
it.
Wolf's
You
like,
just
yes,
said
I'm
drama,
voting you
and
in.
I'm over it.
Wolf's like, I'm voting this motherfucker in. He's gonna listen to my bullshit, goddammit.
I'd be like, fuck that. I retire.
Just do what I
Nah.
do. Just when you go to Sinful Sunday events, you just hide everybody's avatars. So it's just voices and little
I just hide in
robots.
general.
Yeah.
That's me every night.
Sexy little
No,
robot.
I mean the VR chat
Shitty
community
PC.
is great, because I have a lot of people. I know a lot of people and stuff, but it's, the community is why I enjoy it because they're really good people in there, like
They
Carson.
really are.
Carson,
Dude,
That's
I
Trevor,
love
the entire AU staff,
That's why I go to
all the staff
Sundays.
at
I don't
all-
even go to Sundays to ERP. Like I don't do any of that
No,
stuff.
it's
I don't.
just
I don't
like all the people in
have any
Party
interest
Zone.
in it
It's
either.
just
I used to dance, and I remember getting involved with the Party Zone because Gear is actually the first time I ever went to a DJ event.
yeah. She
I was drunk
watched
as
me
fuck,
live.
but it was so much fun.
She was
It was the
ecstatic.
first time
She
I'd
was
ever
having a
gone
fun
to.
time.
Yeah.
I'm known as the universal symbol of peace of VR chat. Basically, I
Hell
run
yeah.
around.
Remember the first show I went to was a fucking Sinful Sunday, and I never
Oh
knew
my
someone
gosh.
wanted to stick a pineapple up their ass until that night. But
What?
Have you
Man,
not
now
seen South Park where Paris Hilton does that?
the what?
The South Park episode where Paris Hilton puts a pineapple up her.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say that word,
Yeah.
but
What, her fat pussy?
yeah,
What?
but and then Mr.
With
Slade
a
puts
capital
Paris
P?
Hilton up his ass. Like,
With a
Oh.
capital P.
I
Yeah.
need to watch more South
Yeah.
Park.
Jeez.
I'm not part of this conversation.
I would like to mention I'm not affiliated with these people.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
just work
them.
here.
I
You're the
hate it here.
janitor?
Yeah, this is kind of your job now too.
Crack.
That's a weird thing to think. This is kind of our job
Gear's
now.
about to get assassinated in VR chat, dude.
Oh
I
god.
just work here.
Hey, I have security. We're good.
Bro,
Not
you
even
ever get
worried about
assaulted
it.
on the
You know who else had
metaverse?
security?
Dude,
Hey,
imagine.
Hey, if my
just
security
work.
wants to fight, they're ready. It's a fucking short little red panda
Oh,
that's
I'm
gonna
Nah,
fuck
ready
you
did y'all
up.
see that
I don't
post
even
where some
care.
lady like got groped on like Facebook's metaverse and everybody's like, "Welcome to VR chat."
Dude,
Just,
for
you
real.
Yeah, I
know?
saw
Oh
that
my
video.
god.
Yeah. Yep. It's. Oh.
Am
I
I the only
love
one
how
that kind of
Facebook-
feels obligated to like boycott the metaverse?
Dude, you
Yeah.
can't even
I
use
don't
full
really
body
like
in it, bro. Not
Zuckerberg.
even a good game.
Not
I
even
think
a
it's
good game.
stupid. Like, we already have platforms that are.
VR chat's way more popular already.
It's meant for like the following of Facebook. Like, it's how like
Yeah.
our moms and
Yeah.
It's meant
dads
for
would
our
get into that kind of
parents.
bullshit. Obviously, our parents are going to go and play VR chat. Normally, I don't think I would
God.
ever want my parents to know what happens in VR chat.
My mom
As
would be
mayor, I
crucifix.
decree I'm
No,
gonna
you're
put
just
this
going
into
on the
law.
surface. Yeah, man, I'm a DJ and I play
Right.
a lot of music and run
Well,
events.
it's
And
really,
everyone's
We don't need
dressed
to
to
talk
basically
you
about
know
go to
what's
this.
clubs.
funny is there's different. I wouldn't even say it's different. I think it's become VR chat. I don't think anybody. I don't know, it's hard to say because I don't know. Sometimes people just hang out and watch movies. I get that and hang out and chat with friends. But a lot of times there's just events and everyone's going to events. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it's all events now. Everybody's hanging out in.
Yeah,
I
you
have
don't
noticed
really
Yeah.
that, and
see
that was
public
one of the points I
instances
was going to make
happen like
with
they
my
used to
topic.
be.
Yeah.
I have no problem
It
telling my
seems
family what I
So
do in VR chat because I don't do anything like that.
I just DJ. Yeah, I've already showed my mom. I'm like, I just
I
DJ.
just
I
I just go hang out with
instances
everybody.
of some things that you've done that you would not tell your parents that you did in VR.
Are we coming clean right now?
I don't know what
No.
you're talking
Not a
about.
good idea on the stream.
Like I said, I'm not
As
a part
a
of this conversation.
former alcoholic and just me myself as a person,
I'd show my
I
mom
know that everyone
some
in here is
things, not
guilty of doing
everything.
something at least once.
Nah, man.
You
Nah,
don't come
dude.
out of VR chat with a
Dude,
clean rap
we're
sheet.
listen. My boy Ed here, he's on his way to be a wizard. He's got 8 years
Yeah,
left. This is the
yes,
Damn.
cleanest soul you will ever meet.
yes. I
See,
have never.
not everybody.
Okay, well you're an outlier. That's different.
No, he's
Everybody
definitely
else is
not.
guilty.
All right, I'm a
I
piece of
don't. I
shit. I
don't
get
engage
it.
in
I
the
get it.
segs.
We're
I'm a
pieces of
piece of
shit.
shit.
What is the segs?
We
Oh
get it.
shit.
It ain't hard to fucking tell.
All right. Well, we have reached the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Turtle, thank you for being here. Next week,
Dude, happy to be here, man.
for sure, we'll do it in VR. Turtle, I'm gonna send you this invite publicly, so you don't have to answer or not. But would you like to be a part of our 420 episode?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Have
So
That's
so many
that
people getting
has to be.
so
Yeah,
this
it
is
fucking
has
gonna
to
Dude,
be.
be.
This
I'm
is
like
gonna
one of the
be.
few people in the club scene with the 420 tag, bro.
So
Yeah.
Dude, come on, bro.
we
Halo
have.
Reach
Let me
and
tell you.
420. Let's
Let
go.
me tell everybody what's gonna happen. So we've got Turtle on now. This is gonna be great. We've got Fetus Grinder on. We've got
Dude, let's
Colin.
go.
We've got
Okay.
Colin that's gonna be there. We've got Carson's gonna be on,
Yep.
and I'm gonna
Dude,
try
let's
and get
go.
and
Cedric's
everybody
gonna
here
be
hopefully.
there.
Hopefully Casual will make it. He really wants to be on, so it's gonna be a big episode, but we can't like talk over each other. We're just gonna get high as
Yeah, I'm about to
shit.
say that. Too
We're gonna
many,
get
it's
The
going to
the
be
whole
really
idea is
messy.
high nostalgia. We're gonna tell our
right.
best stoner stories. The podcast is gonna go over an hour, basically just really just hashing out like
Dude,
You're gonna
Yeah.
everybody
forget to
gets
hit
the
the end
fucking
button.
talking stick 3
Yeah, it's
times.
gonna be great. We're gonna get high as shit and have a good time. So it's gonna be a loaded cast. It's gonna be a blast. I'm super excited. I'm gonna get a bunch of shit for it. I'm gonna get some edibles. I'm gonna get fucked up. Got a lot of beer
I'm
in the
gonna
fridge.
try to get some shit
We're
because
gonna
where
get
I am, everything sucks.
we're gonna get lit. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, look forward to that 420 episode coming up. Thank you guys for
Or
being here. You guys are awesome, Ed and Rolled Turtle. Thank you. And also
Yeah.
for those of you
dude,
watching
yeah,
on
thank you for
Twitch.
having me, man.
Love you guys from Twitch. So if you guys want, watch the more episodes, it's all on our YouTube channel, the JH Show on YouTube. All the episodes are on there. If you want to listen to the podcast, it's available everywhere. So go check it out, the JH Show. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Adios.